Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Canelo Alvarez can do whatever he wants. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Roy Jones Jr. has come out and defended Canelo Alvarez. He believes Canelo has earned the right to fight whoever he wants to fight. Roy Jones Jr. went on to say that Canelo Alvarez is not obligated to take all these fights everyone wants him to take. He doesn't need to prove anything. You have to understand who Canelo Alvarez is. Canelo Alvarez, undisputed. He went undisputed at 168 within 11 months. Didn't even take a full year. While guys were sitting at 168 for years and never unified like David Benavidez. You've been there for years and never unified once. What does that say about you? The fact that Canelo Alvarez, 4-weight world champion. Canelo Alvarez fought multiple elite fighters over the years. But now you got people saying that he got to fight this guy or it's a duck. He got to fight that guy or it's a duck. Canelo Alvarez has put in the work. He's paid the cost to be the boss. When you go undisputed in less than a year, when you make history, when you fight elite fighter after elite fighter after elite fighter, people say, who are these elite fighters? Landy Lotto was elite when Canelo fought him. Triple G, Floyd Mayweather, Dimitri Bivol. All these guys were killers. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? People were talking about Callum Smith was going to destroy Canelo. People said Billy Joe Saunders were going to outbox him. People said that, Caleb Plant was going to school him. He's white chocolate. The moment Canelo beats these guys, it turns into a different fight. Look, let's be honest and unbiased. They said he'd never fight Triple G. Fought him 3 times. At the end of the day, we get tired of these haters. We get tired of these haters. Roy Jones Jr. is spitting nothing but facts. Canelo doesn't have to prove anything because he's taking all these risks. That's why you don't have to prove anything. When you look at Terrence Bud Crawford and David Benavidez, what have these guys done? I mean, think about it. Terrence Crawford has a lot of accomplishments, but how many elite fighters has he beaten? 0. David Benavidez, how many elite fighters has he beaten? 0. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased. And then how can Canelo Alvarez be ducking either of these guys when these guys fight at different weight classes? Bud Crawford fight at 154. Impossible for Canelo to duck him. David Benavidez fight at 175. Impossible for Canelo to duck him. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased about it. And David Benavidez, if he truly wanted a Canelo fight, it was in his hands. All he had to do was enforce the mandatory at 168. But before his mandatory was even due, he moved up to 175. And when he moved up to 175 and was presented with this choice yet again, he took week after week after week to think about it and then decides that I'm not even going to enforce it at 68. I'm going to enforce it at 75. At the end of the day, David Benavidez made his choice because if he wanted a Canelo fight, it's not up to Canelo to force that fight. It's up to David. Canelo Alvarez has already fought the Triple Gs. What Triple Gs has David fought? Canelo's already fought the Floyd Mayweather. What Floyd Mayweather has David fought? I mean, let's just be honest. Canelo fought Dimitri Bivol. People said it was a cherry pick. This lets you know how stupid and slow some of these boxing so-called fans are. At the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. He's already great. It's time for David and Bud to catch up.